Hey guys, Robbie here from CrossFit South Bend. Today I'm here with Megan, who not only did the Whole 90 this past January for the 2016 Whole 90, but has been doing the Healthy for Life program with me basically the entire year. So today we're going to talk about Megan's experience with the Whole 90. We're going to talk about her experience with the Healthy for Life program, and we'll go from there. So Megan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you.
So Megan, when you decided to do the Whole 90 last year and we were talking about it, you had already been eating, I would say, way healthier than most people to begin with. But what did you think about this way of eating, having to eliminate grains and dairy and other things for a period of time? What did you initially think about it?
Initially, it felt really restrictive. Things like dairy was something I was not really excited about having to eliminate. Overall, like, I knew sugar was bad, but it just felt like I'd be able to find nothing to eat is essentially probably one of the first things when I told people. They're like, what are you going to eat? What do you eat? And so that was the biggest concern when I started the Whole 90.
Okay. And then once you actually started and you got into it, what did it feel like after that? Did you feel like your concerns were justified? Did you feel like they were overblown?
No, they were definitely overblown. We had it was a great way to try new things and try new foods. But then we found out with trying new stuff that there was tons of stuff to eat, and never felt like I was wanting it or anything. Tons of healthy options and things that the family could eat. Like my husband got on board eating. The kids would eat what we had for dinner, and it was actually really great.
Great. So as you know, a lot of the times people do a Whole 90 or a Whole 30 to lose weight or to change their body composition, but people tend to notice differences in mood and energy and sleep and workout recovery. What sort of non-weight related things did you notice from the Whole 90?
Probably most energy. My energy was better. Mental clarity. Even my students at school would say, I think I noticed a difference. Just being able to articulate a little bit better, come up with words off the top of my head. I felt just more energized in general to make it throughout the day.
So you're a teacher.
Yes.
And a mom of 3. And obviously very busy life. How was it integrating this way of eating into your life?
It wasn't so bad. Obviously very busy, and so I just required a little bit more planning. And so once you got used to that planning and that prepping, it really became pretty easy and pretty second nature quickly. You had to make dinner anyway, and so once you got used to the meals and the foods that you could eat, and it wasn't as difficult as maybe some would expect.
Good. So at the end of the 2016 Whole 90, we had a discussion. The number one most requested thing we heard about from people was the Whole 90's over. What now? What do we do now? And some people feel great and they just can continue on, but other people like that accountability and guidance. So Megan signed up for the Healthy for Life program and has actually been doing it since April of this year. So how did the Healthy for Life program add to your experience? What sort of things happened over the past few months?
Like you said, the accountability was a big thing for me. Although I felt pretty confident in my ability to make those smart choices, it was just nice to have that person there. And so after the 90 days, it felt comfortable, like making those meals and making those choices, but I wanted to make sure that it became really ingrained in our lifestyle. So the Healthy for Life just was nice that now we do things without thinking about it, and it just becomes automatic choice. We don't have to think about, is this the foods that we eat or not? And so having somebody there to affirm those choices or to help you tweak some of those not as good choices or to hold me accountable is really what helped me the most.
Great, that's awesome. So I guess my last question is a two-parter, which is, would you recommend this to others? And, imagine yourself a year ago where you're on the fence about the Whole 90 and, you're talking to someone else who's similarly on the fence and maybe they're a mom and they've got a job. A, would you recommend this program to other people? And B, what would you say to them?
Yes, I would definitely recommend it to anyone. The Whole 90 was great. Life-changing. A year ago, where I was a year ago, the energy-wise is probably one of my biggest things. Just fatigue, energy, feeling good about what I ate, and not having like the guilt of food. It has been really freeing over the last year. It really might seem overwhelming and daunting at first, but really once you get into it, it's easy, and it takes a little bit of time, but it's totally worth it to feel as good as you feel. I felt, at least. So.
Good. And I have to personally say that I'm incredibly proud of Megan and all her progress. She's one of the people that when someone asks what a really good food journal looks like and what you should be eating on a regular basis, she's one of my 2 or 3 people that I'll send as an example food journal based on how well she's done. She's really done an amazing job this past year. So Megan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time.